Hi everybody, it's Denise with Wondubar Crafts, and I am back with part 4 of the Craft Along With Me, doing the Easter Parade Traveler's Notebook by Seneca Crafts. And as you can see, I have been busy. This is the remainder of that kit, all the ephemera, all the tags, the matchbooks, oh, all the little tuck spots in the envelopes, and the little flags and pockets, and oh goodness. But I thought what I wanted to do was just take a few of these that were remaining and kind of do them on camera so you can kind of see how those kind of go together, and you know, just to craft along. So if you're doing other things, go ahead and craft with me. Listen to me in the background if you so choose, and maybe get a giggle or two. I don't know. And or if you're actually doing the kit, then you know, you could maybe get some inspiration and some ideas from how I put things together. So with that, let me show you a little bit of what I know I showed you before, what's in the kit, but let me show you what I did to the kit. So there's a total of 16 tags, and you get 10 of these little mini ones. And what I did was, with 6 of them, or actually, yeah, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of them. What I did was I just kind of, some of them don't have toppers, they're just a little tag, and I just decorated them simply with some lace, some trim, and some buttons. Some of them do have just tops, just simple. Some with some buttons. These I made into like little journaling cards, and I did back them all with pastel colors, with the pastel Kool-Aid paper that I had made that's still in my shop, and just some bows and laces and stuff like that. Okay, so I made those, and then with the other 4, which actually came out to 8, what I did was I attached them at the top with just some lace, the kind of lace that has like the center piece there that you could either cut in the center and have 2 pieces, or it was intended as a bottom trim. So that's essentially what I did, was I just glued the lace on the top and just decorated them so that you have like a little opening style tag. And I did 4 of them that way. And with these, you could put them obviously in a pocket, or you could actually slide them over the top of a page, kind of like a little bookmark. Alright, and then I did these 6 tags, just did them simple. Didn't need to over accentuate on them, I don't think, because they have such pretty graphics already. And so it just gave a little bit. You know, sometimes I love to decorate tags. Sometimes you don't want your stuff to get too thick. I don't want this one to be overly thick because it is a traveler's notebook. And the intention is to travel with it. So you don't want too much embellishment. It would be a shame to, you know, have that on your journey and lose pieces or bits off of it. So I wanted to try and keep them simple because they are intended to be journaled on. And I backed all these with avocado dyed paper. Alright. And then there were 2 envelopes that came with little cards. So that's what I did with this envelope. Just a simple piece of lace, a couple paper flowers, and a little paper flower there. And just backed the little card. Same with this one, just some pearls and some sari, very velvety sari ribbon, and some pearls, and same thing, back that one. And then there are actually 5 other envelopes, and I'm going to do one on camera. But here's the little mini, and then that one. Just a little bit of decoration, not too much. Just trying to keep it simple, and I will probably just put a little piece of like Kool-Aid dyed paper or whatever inside for more additional journaling space. These I kept very simple. I thought they would be great little tuck spots, or you know, you could actually make a tuck spot with them, which I will probably do with a few, and then other ones would be great for just journaling, and I did back them on the Kool-Aid and some avocado dyed paper. The Kool-Aid dyed and the avocado dyed. But these are really cute. So I went ahead and did those. And then you get you get 2 pocket sleeves here. And you could, it came with 2 of the little file folders, the mini file folders. But what I decided to do was use one for just tags, and this one I made into an actual file folder. So I did cut it in half, and then to make a little gusset so that you had space to put stuff in the folder, all I did was took some of that lace and glued it on either side, and the center part of that lace there has a little it's not an opening, but it is a gap there with the lace, so it kind of gives a little bit of a gusset. And then I took the Kool-Aid dyed index cards and just cut them down to size. So you'd have some journaling cards in there. And I thought that would be cute to tuck into a sleeve like that. So those, and then there's 3 additional sleeves. And I just simply decorated them with some lace, some trim, crochet trim. 2 more pocket sleeves with the actual tags, and I just simply decorated them. Okay, and they are a little bit of a tight fit. Ooh, maybe had some glue stuck on the back of there when I glued it. You know, of course it'll all get glued back down to the actual page itself. Oh goodness, Denise, come on. There we go. And that's all I simply did, was just took a piece of fabric, some cheesecloth, a little piece of music, and a little flower. Try to keep it as simple as possible. Same thing with this one. And of course, it stuck too, because I didn't let my glue completely dry. But that's alright. It's not going to ruin the pocket or the sleeve any. So, well, come on. There we go. And that's all I did. Just a little bit of ribbon, some paper flowers, a little paper flower on the top. Backed them with some Kool-Aid dyed paper. And I really had fun with these. These are, and I'm going to do one on camera as well. These are the little mason jars that come with it, and I did the same thing to kind of make it a topper or a tag, any way you want to look at it. And I did back them with, instead of the Kool-Aid dyed paper, I backed them with the coffee filters, because you can write on a coffee filter. See, I tested it just to make sure that you wouldn't have any problems, and as you can see, you can write on fine. So I backed the tags with those, and then just added some lace at the top, a little bit of ribbon, some flowers. Same thing with this one with a little button, and this one with some little rosettes, purple rosette flowers on there. And these I had fun with. And then the flags, I just made some altered paper clips with them. And I also enjoyed making these little matchbooks. They come with 10 little papers in there, and all I did was decorated them with some trim, some buttons, and I stapled them in. I thought about gluing them, but or sewing them in, but because there's 10 and I didn't use ordinary paper, I used the 60-pound hammer mill, that it's a little bit thicker, so I didn't want to take the chance of bending or breaking a needle, so I went ahead and stapled them in. And that's how matchbooks are anyways, they're stapled in. And that's pretty much what I did with that one. So, and I wanted to do one of those on camera as well. This one I topped with some coffee dyed lace. Same thing. A little bit of lace, some pearls. Trim the bottom with the same lace. So, and that's what I have been doing over the last couple days. That and trying to get caught up with my Etsy. So, what I'd like to do is do a couple of these on camera with you guys. If you are crafting or doing other things, go ahead and craft along. And if you are crafting with me, I don't know if you want to pause and get caught up or just wait and see and give you some inspiration on how to finish up or how to decorate some of the ephemera. If you have it, if you're just now joining this video and haven't seen the remainder it's in a playlist, and I will link it here and below so that you can go back and check out the kit. And I will also list Seneca Pond Crafts Etsy shop where you can purchase the kit. And so let's get to crafting. Welcome back. I want to get started on doing this last little envelope here with this cute little, I think it's a goose, might be a duck. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a goose. But I thought this would be really pretty. It has like a little lace decorative graphic here, but what I'd like to do is put a little bit of lace kind of over the top of it so you could still kind of see through it, but just I don't know, just decorate it, maybe put some flowers or something on there, some little roses or something, with considering that's on there already. So let me find my scissors. Alright, I don't think I need a piece this big, but oh, you can always cut it down. So how has everybody's day been going? It is a warm one today, or was a warm one today. In fact, it's still pretty warm out. And we're supposed to get another 74-degree day tomorrow. It was 75 today. So I am enjoying it. I went out with the dogs for a little bit and let them run around and play, and they're happy. Of course, here in Missouri, you can buy fireworks year-round, and so long as you're not within the city limits, you can shoot them off. And of course, we're not in the city limits, or within the city limit there. We're rural, so somebody was out there shooting off fireworks earlier. I was like, I wonder if it was a birthday celebration or something. But we even get people shoot off fireworks on New Year's and obviously 4th of July, but it's a big one around here because we get them from the base and from everybody else, and then people from the city come down because they can't shoot them off up there. They can shoot off certain ones, but the bigger ones like the mortars and the bottle rockets, they can't shoot them off within the city limits. So a lot of people come out this way. A lot of times you'll see people shoot them off, you know, for weddings and graduation and that sort of thing. So, alright. Let's see if we can find a little... I kind of like those little roses there. And see, I got these, and then the last two of them, the little sticky back came off of them too, so I don't like that. That is a little disturbing. too much to my finger. Alright, and let's see, how do I want to put it on there? Oh, maybe like that. It's kind of pretty. I think I need to put that up like that. So let's give it some glue. Does everybody have plans for Easter and big dinners and family get-togethers? Yeah. It's that time of year, huh? Alright, well, goodness. Alrighty. There we go. And I think I'm going to set that aside and let that dry and figure out if I want to do some more decorating on it. I'm trying to keep these as simple as possible because I don't want to add too much bulk to anything. Alright, so I backed this with one of those Kool-Aid dyed coffee filters, and I really like this little lamb here. And let's see, I want to put some of that lace on the top, and this piece here is avocado dyed, so it has just a little light pink tinge to it. Alright, so I'll cut it right out there. Keep my little piece over here. And yeah, I was very busy over the weekend doing all these little tags, and I had fun with them though. I'll tell you that. I kind of locked myself in here and just played. Just played. Alright. Didn't want to go so far on that one. One little bit haywire with the glue on that one. Alright. Separate that just a little bit so I got a little hinge there. Take some of that glue off. Alright. And this side should flip over. Try and even it up a little bit here. There we go. And I just kind of pushed it down on the corners a little bit to kind of make it look like it was curved in with a mason jar. There we go. We'll set that aside and let that lace dry up, that glue on that lace dry up a little bit. And we'll come back to the goose. Okay, I think I want to add a little something, but not too much to it. I don't want to add any more bulk. I think I want to add a little bit of ribbon though. And I have this, I love this. It's so soft. It's like a velvet, it came from a sari, and it's like a velvety, and it's variegated, and I love the colors because it goes from a very light pink to a mauve to a purple. Oh, it's pretty. So let me find the end here. If I can find it. Oh, there's one end. just want to put a little trim at the bottom. Put that little sparkle right in the center there. I think that would be pretty. Look at that. It just popped right out at me. All right. Cut that piece. Oh, I watched this cutest little video today. It was a little baby was on the floor and a little puppy was there, and it was like the puppy was guarding the baby, and you could see the puppy was exhausted and just wanted to fall asleep, and the puppy's just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. And finally the puppy falls asleep. It was so cute, and just kind of laid his head right on the baby, you know, like, oh, you're just a cushy little pillow. It was adorable. It's funny how animals do that. They just kind of attach to you. I know, because the two I've got were my first one, the kids, he's a Walmart puppy. We got him in the Walmart parking lot. And my kids, oh, he's so cute. Come on, please, please, please. I said, no, because I'm going to be the one stuck cleaning up after the dog and training the dog and taking the dog out. And no, 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 we promise, we promise. Yeah, that lasted about 3 weeks. 2, maybe 3 weeks. And here it became my responsibility because the dog would have starved to death. And then, but he's very protective. Very protective. So, alright, I think that one's cute. I think that's good just like that. Not too much, and just enough to pull out some of the other colors. So we'll set that one aside. That one is done. Let's see. I think the glue is somewhat dried on this one. Make sure it doesn't stick in there too much here. Yeah. See, it's, pull that up just a little bit. Stick that over. And this is what I did with the other ones. I had to trim it just around the side here to kind of make sure that it would open. Okay. There we go. There we go. Look at there. Oh, do you hear my little doggy out there? She's whining. She wants to go back, you know, and chase her B-A-L-L out there. If I say that word out loud, she'll go crazy thinking it's okay to go O-U-T. And that's what she wants to do. And it's like, no, you've been out all day long. It's my time now. It's my time. So I'm just going to put a little glue there to tack it down a little bit. Oh, let's see. I would love to see if I have, let me go see if I have some light peachy pink ribbon here. See if I can find something, or some yellow or green in there, I think. So I'll be right back. Alright, I found a little bit of this yellow, and this has a really nice trim on it, but I think what I want to do is kind of cover it up a little bit, because I like that this yellow has this band here, and it kind of gives the look of the band off of a canning jar. So I'm going to put a little piece of that on either side there. Let me trim a piece here. I measured that one. Now somebody's mad at me because I told her she couldn't come in, because all she wants to do is come in and whine so that she can go, you know, every day. And that's not going to happen right now. I just brought her in right before I started the video, so put that aside. on here. Sorry, I'm not trying to focus. I'm being rude. I'm sorry. I should be talking. Okay, so we're just going to set that there. Because I want a little bit of lace to show off the top, kind of like you would when you look at a canning jar, you know. It has the pretty fabric or the lace on top of it. And it has a little trim, like a little band, a ribbon around the band. So, and then once all this dries, I'll trim it, trim everything so it's all even and pretty and good to go. Yeah, I think with this Traveler's Notebook, there is a lot of ephemera that goes into this kit. And like I said, I don't want it to be too thick. I don't want to shove it all in there and it just be, because there is a lot to put in it. So what I may do is make a little pouch or something that the ephemera can go into to store it, other than just shoving it in all the pockets. So, all right, pull that just a little bit so that that gap keeps that tag from bowing. And set that over there and let it dry. And I need to score. These are one of the last little matchbook that I had to do. A little scoreboard. And my glasses, where are they? Okay, I guess I'm going to try and do this without my glasses, because I think I left my readers downstairs. Not a good move. Two here that make the gusset, or the fold for, you know, the thickness of the matchbook, and then over the top again too. I love these little matchbooks. They're so cute, and they're so much fun to decorate too. And I love that you know, there's a graphic on both sides of it that you can play with. Yeah, this whole weekend I walked around with just glue. I was peeling it from my fingers all weekend long. I went to the dentist yesterday and was sitting in the chair and sitting in there, kept finding more and more glue on my fingers, trying to pick it off without it looking like I was, you know, peeling my skin. That's probably one of the hardest things to try and explain is it's not really skin, it's just glue. I'm a crafter. It happens. Alright, so I'm going to trim this one down just a little bit, because I don't think I trimmed it to the line. Here. Let's see. This is what happens when I don't wear my readers. I'm trying to make sure everything is even. Before I stick the insert in here, what I did with the last one is I decorated and then I put these in here, so then that way I could figure, you know, make sure everything fit really nice before I stapled it. So, and then I went ahead and decorated it, this portion, and then finished after I stapled. That way I could put any lace, or any lace that I want to put or anything like that on there, I can put it on there. Let's see, this is so pretty. Let me dig out some lace and see what I've got to play with. Okay, I am back. I went ahead and stapled this in because I found some pretty lace that I want to use on it, and I think I can use that to kind of cover up the staple. And I went downstairs and spent half an hour looking for my readers. So you ever do that? Put something down and then you're like, I know I put them there. Where are they? Where are they? And then you're searching high and low and you find them in the weirdest place and you're like, how in the world did I put them down there? I don't know. So what I was thinking is I want to put a little piece there and just have it kind of hang off the bottom just a smidgen. So let me go ahead and cut that and glue it in place. And I'll tell you, sometimes it's so hard to determine what side is the right side. I always look for kind of the raised edge around the lace. Sometimes that's a kind of giveaway on what side is supposed to be the right side, or at least I think it's supposed to be the right side. I could be mistaken. Either way, it looks pretty. So, oh goodness. Oh, come on. Come on, glue work. Yeah, I got some spring fever. I think I will get this journal done, and I am going to go out and do some garage sailing and some estate sales, hit some estate sales, and just hit the thrift stores again and see what I can find in there. That's always fun. Ooh, I think I put a little bit too much glue there. That's how I want that piece. And then I'm going to let that dry because I don't want to flip it over because, as you can see, I got glue everywhere. It's a messy glue day. So we're going to set that aside. And we're going to come back to this cute little tag. And what I'm going to do is even it up a little bit, because you know my fussy cutting isn't A-O-K-O 100%, especially when I can't find my readers. I think it looks good, and then I'll go back later and go, what in the world did you do, Denise? Gotta laugh at yourself. Your own personal entertainment center, right? Your own self. Alright. These graphics, though, are just so cute. Told y'all. They are yummalicious. They are so adorable. And very, very springy. Okay, so let's cut around this little edge here. So we're even with the mason jar. There we go. And I don't know, I think it needs just maybe a little something, maybe a little button, maybe. Yeah. That one's cute. I wonder if I can find another one like it. I probably can in a bigger container, but I typically, you know, it's a little bit different. I don't like dumping it out and having to scoop it all up because I always lose pieces on the floor. And I don't typically let my dogs in here when I craft unless my female, sometimes when she gets achy, she gets a little whiny, and you know, I'm sure you guys have heard her, so sometimes she can, to subdue her, I can let her in and she'll kind of keep quiet so long as she can lay at my feet. So, but if I let my other little Uber Duber in, if I drop a button on the floor, it's gone. I'm having to crawl underneath the bed and dig it out, and it's quite amusing. Those two look very similar, but I don't think they're the same. So, I know I have like almost like partial button sets in here, and those two look the same. Very, very similar if they're not, so. Yeah, but I don't know how many times I've had, you know, I don't try to, I used to keep my little containers on the floor, and he would sneak in and he would grab a roll of my ribbon and take off down the stairs with it, ribbon running behind him, and then I'm chasing after him, give that back, give that back. Have to fish it out from underneath the bed and then have to throw half of it away because he slobbered all over it. Ugh. You know. Ugh. But I love my Ubers. They're good puppies for the most part. They keep me company. And they're a lot of fun sometimes, so. My little cocker, she's going through her shedding stage, and so, you know, she gets itchy back there, and so I'll scratch her down her back, and she puts her head up, and she's going back and forth with her head, and she's licking her tongue sticking out. It's so funny. I'll have to video that sometime because it is just hilarious. Seriously, it is just hilarious to watch. Oh, goodness. I'm sure those of you who do have animals know what I'm talking about. They do the strangest and craziest things sometimes. You know. But you just gotta love them. Just gotta love them. Alright, let me let those buttons dry up. And we'll go back to here. Trim that just a bit. It's kind of hanging down just a little bit more than what I want. I don't want to cut too much of the lace off there. I think it looks alright from this side. Have like a little lacy dangle. Yeah? Alright, so then on the front, I think, to hide this staple, I'm going to put, I thought about putting a little cheesecloth with a couple little flowers down here. Pull out some of that yellow, and of course a matching little pink. And I don't know if I like the cheesecloth. I just want to hide the staple back there. Something like that. That's kind of cute. Have a little bit of lace background, not too much. Yeah. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Don't lose my flowers. Too much like losing your head. Or losing your readers. Oh, I used to laugh at my mother, you know, when I was younger, because she just lost everything. And she's like, I know I put that right there. I know I put that. And I'm doing the same exact thing that she did. And I just, I have to laugh because I laughed at her, you know. thinking, gosh, they're just right there. How could you lose them? How could you misplace them? And here I am doing the same exact thing she did. Oh, goodness. She's probably sitting back laughing at me, too, when I tell her about all these things. And she's probably, oh, let me put this other little yellow one down first. And put a little more glue on the back there. There. Cute little flowers. Yeah. Alright. And then I have these cute little crocheted hearts that I got from my friend Amy. Hi, Amy. And I think what I want to do is put that right there and maybe put a little flat back pearl in there. I want to make sure I don't put an over there. I think a little one right there will be good. So, do I want to use this glue? I think I want to use the Fabri-Tac or the 3-in-1, whichever's in the bottle now. Okay, with that side or that side. I kind of like that side. Well, she's crying at the door again. That time of year, they just want to get out. Because, ooh, I said that word too loud. They want to get, you know, OUT because it's so beautiful out. They kind of get stuck. They don't get to go for as many walks in the winter because it's just too darn cold and too darn hard on my back and my knees. I do get them out there, though, on the nicer days as much as I can, but of course this kind of weather is perfect weather. Alright, let's put that little pearl right there. There. Very simple. Pretty. I love that little cardinal. That's just an adorable graphic. All of them actually are, but I just love these little girls that she did in here. So you see, so cute. They're like little baby dolls almost. And of course you got a little bunny. How cute. How cute. She does an amazing job with her graphics. I love her stuff. I really do. Eileen, you do a wonderful job. Alright, so we'll set that aside to finish drying. This one should be dry. And that one is done. I might have to do just a little bit more trimming on that one. And then all the rest of this is ready to go in, like the pockets. So I typically try and put those in first before I sew my signatures. That way I know what thickness it's going to be and all that wonderful stuff. So, see, now I got my readers on, I can see. Like, what did you do, Denise? Alright, so there's that one done. Set that aside. So let me let this dry and go and grab the signatures, and I can start looking at putting some pockets in there while I've got the camera going and I'm in my groove. So, and my glue is spewing, so I need to get me a wipey. So I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I grabbed the signatures and the little pockets that I want to put in. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them to put in. And of course I made some pockets on the inside of the journal cover. So, and then we also have these that we can use to make some tucks if we want. So, what I did, and you'll kind of get a sneak peek of the signatures, but this kit also came with tabs. So I put 3 tabs on each of the signatures, and I just hung some really cute little charms, springy type charms in there. And of course, a little purse, a little pink purse. You know, it's that time of year we pull out all our great purses and our you know, our whites, so to speak. And so I thought that would be cute. A little butterfly, a little bird on a swing. This one has a little bow and a horse and a heart. So let's see. This one I know matches this, so we could put that pocket right there, I think, because it actually, you know what, I think I want to put it right there. So then that way it kind of matches this signature here. We'll flip through and come back and check on that one here in a minute. This one has a lamb, but I also want to make sure that I have enough, because I don't want to go 1, 2, 3 and then, so, because this one's got a pocket in it. This one signature also has those pretty flowers. They match quite well, actually. And let's see. I don't know if I want to put that blue in there. So I think, do I want to put it, decisions. This is the fun part. Trying to decide where we want to put that pocket. And I don't want to put it there because it's going to cover that up. I might put it there. That way I have 2 in this one. And let's see. Yeah. And I'll go back to this one. Make sure. Pull the page out a little bit. Make sure that glue sticks really good. That pocket. Yep. Alright. Set that one aside just for a moment and let it dry and check it again in a minute. And I'll open signature 2. And my glue top, I think I need to thin my glue a little bit. Let's see. These are very similar colors on that one. I think there was another one that was kind of blue too. That's a little too blue. There was another green one. See, I could have put that little lamb one there too. It matched there. But I think I'm going to put the other one in there. So where do I want to put it? Side. Well, let's put it right here. Yeah. Make sure that's on there. That little lace trim is going to hang out the bottom, but I'm okay with that. Just a little bit. Could probably trim that off, but I'll think about that. And this one is good. Alright, and I think I want to put this one. Oh, where was that other? That's kind of a little close. Well, let's see, how far did we do this one? It's the first signature one. Let's see, 1, 2. Okay. This one's on the front side. I think I'm going to put this one on the back side. And it is got a blue trim on it, but I think it looks pretty. A little thick, but we'll see. We shall see. Well, come on, Denise. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, so there's 2 in each there. And then I have this one. I'm not sure where I want to put that one yet. I have this cute little pocket tag. And I love the purple on it. So let's see. And they don't have to be. I like the fact that her graphics, the colors blend so well that they can kind of mix and match. You don't have to. You could put all of them matching if you want, or not. Alright, let's see. Maybe not that one. Let's see, we got a pocket here. And where did we put the other pocket? Back here. And that one. Let's see. Do we have something that's purple in here? I know we have a purple something. That's a little blue. We have the purple one in here. And that might be nice. Right there. Right. Okay, I'm going to put that back there. Yeah, these little purses reminded me of, you know, the little, used to get all dressed up for Easter in your little Easter dress and have pretty new shoes and stockings and lacy little, you know, like your lacy little dress, and then have a brand new little pocketbook to go with it. Alright, let's see if we can find the blue for that one. Go here or here. I think that might be too much blue on blue. But that one, kind of like that. And we put that one there, so we know that goes there. And so I'm going to figure out where I want to put this and possibly do some more tucks with these. So I am going to sign off right now and go and take me a little break and think about where I want to put these. And I will be back next time to sew the signatures in, and that will pretty much finish up the journal. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. It always helps. And I will see you guys next time. Hugs, loves, and blessings. Bye, guys.